junk shaft. Does it look straight to you?
Looks straight to me. Was shifted fine. Why would it be crooked?
Well, the transmission had some issues when it came in. So I couldn't vouch for that shifting part at all.
Yeah.
Appears to go in the hole pretty good.
Needs new O-rings.
If I put a new O-ring in, it probably won't work. These just shear off anyway.
Yeah. That's because they don't taper the hole. If you taper the hole with a little thing, they don't sear.
They taper too, but it doesn't help. Now, do you want to use the square one or the round one?
The round one.
Oh, you don't like the square one?
Square one's for the earlier one.
Oh, there's a square one. Well, the square ones might work.
It's usually not the year for the square ones.
Most likely it won't. I don't know if there's a year difference and really it matters. They overlap.
Well, it just depends on
I think
who.
the round ones are for the cowpie trannies anyway, or something like that.
Well, there is a square one in that one. No, that's a round one.
That's what's left of the square one. After you shear off half of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, the square ones are so big anyhow.
Because it won't go in the damn hole. That's why you have them like that.
And put the square one in it.
You don't just shear it all off anyway. That's why I used a round one. And the round one just does the same thing anyway, so. Most of the time it's a waste of time to even change these things, but you know, we'll just do it for video purposes to make it look like we know what we're doing.
We don't want them to think we know what we're doing.
It's probably a special seal installation tool.
Yeah.
Not just my fingers.
I bet you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I bet you that doesn't go in without shearing off. That's how much that sticks above the surface. It actually went in there a little ways. I can believe it.
That's why I always use the round one.
Usually they don't work either, though.
I usually have good luck with the round one. I don't have good shit with the square one.
The square ones just shear right off.
I don't even try. I mean, they just disappoint me. You know.
I think I've only had like 2 of those in my life actually go in the hole. Usually just
Must have been a pretty sloppy hole.
something. They just don't go. I mean, with that one, you might even be able to put the round one in there for lucky. And what you do over here, you're over here looking at this thing, pretending.
I was going to time it.
It's got part of the thing in there. It's got a key in it. Hopefully it's in the right spot. It's got a neutral switch too. Yep, look, it even works. Amazing.
We don't know that it works because it's ground
We
here.
know it doesn't work, but we'll go for it anyway. Alright, where's all the parts we needed? No, one screw I had earlier I need again.
Yeah.
It looks like that. I don't recall it being that short. I mean that long.
No, you need that other little one. That.
No, I think that's the one.
I don't remember being that long.
I don't remember being that long either.
It's been a long time since I did transmission, but I don't remember it being that long. There's that one.
For a lock washer, because there's a lock washer involved in the steel.
There's the one for the pin.
We do need that. Unless you want to use that one. The worst one goes on top. In this case, they look equal.
You gotta use one on the top and one on the bottom.
You need a bunch of those. I bet you were missing some stuff. I will guarantee that you don't have all the parts. See, I bet you this one here is the one that went with this. Nope.
Oh, that was a little one.
Yeah, well, I don't even, that would be this one here.
Yeah, that's it.
No lock washer or anything.
Should have one of those star washers on it.
I know. But, you know, there's a lot of things that should be that way.
In a perfect world.
So I'm not seeing the lock washer or any of that stuff that we need. So my guess is that this has probably been working by somebody else before. So the first thing I do is make sure the screw goes in the hole. It appears to go in the hole. Then you make sure it goes in far enough to actually do something. It's starting to get snug right there. So it looks like we better make sure we have a lock washer because right now it's bottomed out right there.
Definitely need a lock washer.
Yeah, needs a gasket too.
Yeah, well the gasket ain't much.
If you don't have the gasket, it ain't going to turn up either. Yeah, that screw's a little on the long side. But we know that. So now we gotta go find a lock washer for it. What color lock washer do you want?
What color?
Yeah.
I want cadmium plated one.
Cadmium plated. Look at that.
There you go, man.
Cadmium plate and everything. Yeah, I don't know if it's really thick enough to do what we need. It's going to be pushing it. It looks like they had something there at one time, but not lately. Okay.
Well, that might have been all the shifting problems.
I'm sure that was some of them.
I mean, these ratchet tops are pretty forgiving, but, you know, I've seen a lot of people put a lot of stupid things together on these ratchet tops.
Oh yeah. I'm still not seeing all the other parts we need here. Yeah, appears we're missing some stuff. Alright, well we got enough of the key parts, I think. Now, we don't have any gaskets yet either, so we're going to make sure we got some gaskets. And hopefully we get some thick gaskets, because otherwise that screw's going to be a problem.
Oh, they do have thick ones.
Look at these fancy gaskets we got here.
Yeah, there's one. There's
that
another.
thick. Got extra parts and everything. Look, I even got a fancy kicker cover with fancy.
Boy, I'll take all those extra parts.
Work on your cow pie lid. Alright, so we're going to need these things here. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is time this thing. There we go. So, how do you time it?
Pretty simple.
Simple. Find the groove from the mark
Alright.
and a flat spot. Or any of the all. At this one, we just say it is a flat spot right there.
That's a flat spot right there.
So that'd be the official
Mark.
timing device. We're going to go ahead and highlight it a little bit more than just normal, so you can actually maybe see it. Okay, and then there's going to be one on this. Now they don't put it over here where you can see it. They put it on the back side where you can't see it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that, but they do.
Because I think you can see it better over there.
Yeah.
Because this one's on the back side.
Especially with all the rust and everything. So I don't even see. Why is that not going all over there? I guess it is all the way. There it goes. I don't even see the mark.
Wait a minute.
I think there's a mark right there.
That's what I think. But
Yep. That's it. See the screwdriver's catching it?
yeah. Well, that's where it should be. So I figured it had to be there.
So this one goes in between two of them. Alright, so we're marked. It's a good thing. Because we didn't have much to look at. Probably should use something besides black.
You got to dip it in.
I gotta get it to where I can make it line up too. Okay, now this one here does not have the slip-in one, so we can do that deal. There's a mark that marks way over there. Rotate the gears around until they're in the right spot. Thing doesn't rotate like it's supposed to. There it goes. Okay, I think that's the spot we want. There's our shifting shaft. Wonderful. Doesn't go up high enough. There's nothing about this bike that works good.
Well, the tumbler fits in there. I mean, I got a lot of them where they don't fit in the top.
There it goes. Alright. Okay, now you go and make sure that you're in the right spot. Not even a hole over there yet. Gee, this thing is just fighting me all the way. There's nothing cooperating.
They flop inside that hole.
Nothing's going.
Yep.
It's all screwed up.
Really screwed up.
See, it wasn't just me.
It was Harley.
There were some other issues involved.
Harley working.
Yes, it was definitely Harley working. So we're going to Harley work with a deburring tool. Which that doesn't even do it either. Nope. Nope, there it goes.
It's got to be the edge because the hole's got plenty of slap.
Let me hammer over here. Am I going easier now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was fighting me a little bit for some reason. He didn't like me today. Okay, so now, fight that too. I don't know why that thing doesn't rotate further. It's got to be that neutral switch screw with everything.
You gotta see those when they have the old ones where they have the gear all the way around instead of the flat spot.
Okay, that went over that time. So now it's getting full stroke. Now you got leverage. Okay, where's our marking tooth at? We are a tooth off. Alright, I'm done fucking around with that damn neutral switch. Right where I need to turn it, it locks up.
Tumbler come out.
So that is not going to fuck with me no more.
You don't think so?
Nope. Not that part. coming out. There. Now that's out of my way. I'm gonna find the gear it took off, and you know it went someplace. It went all the way to the wall, I bet.
Went over this way.
The fucking light don't work either. Yeah, it's all against the wall. Alright, we'll be back.
That's why I love to say it.
Just the top bar. Alright, you up yet?
Yeah, I'm up.
I'll be back forth, get my tools. Okay, let's see where I got frustrated 2 hours ago. Okay, we got that fixed. Let's see here. Mark my mark.
There it is right there.
Got your bug on me.
I got another one too.
Good. Getting alive by mosquitoes here. Between that and the customers. Okay, red to red, right?
All right.
Good.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna go home and they keep eating me up. Fuck. My back's on fire. That means all night long I'm gonna have my back burning.
Oh, that's good. Good reason to come by tomorrow. Get you tuned up again. There it goes. Oh, it went all the way across that time. Okay, it's red into red. Look at that, right into there. You like that?
Yeah.
And we know this O-ring's gonna shear off, so load that sucker up. Okay. Double check just to make sure we're looking good. Okay, now you look in here to make sure you're in far enough. Hopefully not too far. Okay, I pull in a little bit deeper. Takes a set screw here with the tall one on it. And if you don't have the tall piece on, it doesn't work, alright? That's all working good. The new lock tab, remember that?
Where's the spring and the ball bearing for that one?
You want everything? Jeez, he is hard to please. Look at that. But it didn't go that way. It goes this way. You filming the right thing?
Film in your hand.
There you go. Must be a good thing. Where am I at? Goes over here, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Goes right here. No, it goes right here.
It goes right
Yeah,
here.
it goes right here, I mean.
You're filming over here.
Hey, yeah, you'll get over it.
Don't get over it. It's a good thing.
I didn't charge extra.
You charge extra for the custom shots? Now, is the custom shot when you're not filming what you're supposed to, or when you are filming?
Oh, well. You know, some days are better than others.
Yeah, there you go. There's your spring. Find your spring?
God.
Don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow night. I'll bite you some more.
Shit, I'll probably just be healed up by then. God, my back's on fire.
Yeah, we got good mosquitoes around here.
I guess so.
Okay, look at that. There's been your lock tab over. What size is that? That size right there.
7/8.
Is that tight?
I don't know.
About that. Quit moving. Must be tight.
Bend the tab over.
And tab over? I got. And the both over? Like that? Custom?
Custom.
It's just the one I had to turn down because it was all made wrong. We're supposed to be in third gear and we check it, right? We're in third gear.
Yeah.
See, there's fourth right there. That's fourth, third, second, neutral, low. Okay, that's good. That goes on there.
Gasket first.
You need a gasket too?
No, you don't need one.
I just lost my pen.
Yeah. God.
Pen's in the way.
I'm gonna go home and sit in the shower. Jesus.
Scooby already went home. You could have licked your back.
What's that?
You could have licked your back.
Who could have?
Scooby.
Who?
Scooby. The dog.
Oh. Well, when I had a wife, she would have done it, but you know, then I became plague, I guess. So.
This is getting too old. Okay, this one's a little bit softer. Got dingleberries in it though. No extra charge for the dingleberries. Look at all the drippage I'm getting. Oh, they're shooting at us.
Only the first time. Been shot at more than once.
See, this one's bad. Put that up there and we'll use it. Okay. So you want a gasket, you said? How about that piece too? So I got a lock washer for that. We have a problem though.
What's the problem?
The lock washer's a little bit too big.
Oh, it ain't.
Yeah, it is. It's rubbing on it. Might work though. Okay, I have to line up this notch right here.
Yeah.
We're in third gear. Line it perfectly up. How's it look?
It looks lined up.
You like it?
Yeah.
Run it?
Good enough for the girls I go with.
My bigger screwdriver. Big black one.
Big black one. There you go.
I didn't Loctite it either. Where these go?
On the side.
In the tranny?
Right here.
Over in here?
Yep.
Over here all this grease is?
Yep.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
A little extra goes up here.
You can't put too much grease in a mouse trap.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can. Too much on my finger right now. So you gotta put them right here?
Yeah, I'm filming right there.
If they hit you in the eyeballs, they're probably bad. So you want some more grease on there, you said?
Yeah. You said you can get too much.
You can.
Well, you'd have to put a lot of grease in there.
Yeah, I've seen it done.
Well, I guess it could be done. I don't think I would do it, but I guess it could be done.
Yeah.
You can put too much of anything in anything.
Pack that sucker solid. Okay. You got 2 of these.
You know,
Keep
got a
these
notch in it.
So there's little pins down inside the holes here.
Yeah.
See them?
Oh, yeah. Where's the springs?
So the notches don't go up, they go down. And these ones go to the inside. So they go like this, not like this. These little ones sitting over here by themselves,
Yeah.
kind of lonely.
How come we got? Oh, you dipped it in there. I was gonna say, how come we got 3 of them?
3 of them.
Well, I didn't see you dip that one. I thought you pulled one out of there. I thought, what the how the hell did you get 3 of them?
Custom. There you go, look at that. Too much in there. That's too much, see?
Yeah.
And all my fingers wet too.
Went from no girls to too many girls, huh?
Hey, we're on video.
Yeah, well, I'm at no girls right now. I'm on the downside.
Yeah, shut up, we're on the video. Rick's section here. Okay, so you do that. Now, the fun part is you gotta hold these down. Put them in here.
Mm-hmm. And line the spring up at top.
So what I do is I do like this. Take your screwdriver, pull the other one down. You have to get it straight. Slide it over.
Okay, get your springs on top.
Yeah, I know. It's fighting me. Normally it just pops right in, but it doesn't want to. Take one of these down here, it's screwing me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That one right there. That's why it didn't go. Everything's on the floor now. That's good. Good spot for it. See, one of these didn't go in when they were supposed to. So that kept it from going together like it was supposed to.
Yeah, I had to get my FXR back on the street. I took it apart and painted it, and then put it, you know, I got to put all the wiring back together.
What year was that?
85. No, what year did I take it apart?
Yeah.
That one when I got hit the last time, and I got all that money. Somebody hit me.
That's how you're supposed to do it. See? Catch
Yeah.
any of that?
What?
Did you see any of that?
Yeah, I got it.
Some of it? Gooey.
I made him pay me $12,000 for that bike.
You only paid $3 for it.
Yeah, that's what they kept saying. I said, it don't matter. You got to replace what I got. They want $12,000 for that same bike. Let's go get it. Bring your checkbook.
Yeah.
So I had to buy it back from them for 2,000. They had to pay me 10,000.
Did you tell me you had to pay too much because you only paid 35 for it?
Yeah, I didn't want it. I told them I only paid 35 for it. No, why should I pay you too?
And then we paid you 12.
They were griping about that $12,000. They did not want to pay that.
I don't know why.
Well, that's what it took to replace it. We have to replace the exact same bike. I found one back east. Let's go back there and get it. You can pay for the gas. I'll take the truck. You can pay for the gas. We'll pick it up, bring it all the way back out here. I know how to deal with those insurance companies.
Yeah. Okay, here's that. And this has a flat spot. You got to make sure you put in the right spot. So when it matches a flat spot in a cutaway, you're good.
You think so?
Usually, but not always.
Yeah, there's still 6.
And we still got to lubricate, put some more grease on here. Somebody told me you couldn't get too much grease on these.
I tell you, on a mousetrap, you can't. That son of a bitch.
I think you can, but
Well, you can get too much of anything on anything.
there's your mark again. And Allen's. I'll go get my Allen socket, but it's probably missing. Chasing after you.
Won't be the first time. Bottom one takes the one with the nut.
Why is that?
What's that?
New one. Why is it taking that?
Because there's no ring to thread it into the top plate.
Yeah. Oh, that one's bad too.
Boy, when I started, these were like a luxury. Anybody had a ratchet top, that was special. We had all suicides.
That's another bad one. It's a good thing I got some more of these, huh?
I remember I paid $250 for my first ratchet top.
Yeah.
That was a lot of money, man.
Back in the 90s, they were very expensive. How many of these are bad? Yeah, I think all of these things are bad.
That's probably where you bought the whole bag.
Well, at least, well, 2 of them might be usable. Yeah. He needs extra parts.
Jesus Christ.
What are you doing over there?
I'm stuck.
You're stuck. You're leaning on stuff again, huh?
Well, the camera gets heavy after a while. I don't,
It's a tripod, you know.
well, it'd probably be, you get a better shot with a tripod you would with me.
I don't know.
I think so.
That wasn't exactly what I was thinking of, but that's my modified one. I've been working on that, trying to make it more user-friendly. You're going to drop it now.
I gotta drop it. Just giving them a spin view.
So I got to get dizzy.
Hey, I never said I was a camera operator. I'm a lot of things, but not a camera operator.
These new Allens work pretty good.
New ones do.
Problem is they're chrome, though.
Yeah, but it got a cover over it, so, you know.
Okay, that helps.
You know.
Okay, here's that short one. The reason it's short is why?
Oh yeah, it's got a clear.
And it's got a nut on it because there's no threads.
Well, they could have put threads in that plate.
They could have, but they didn't. Where's that little wrench I brought over earlier? See, I came prepared. And the fork. Okay.
And if it don't work when you torque it, you did it wrong.
Is that how you tell? What if you strip out the bolts?
Then you're stupid.
Done that before though. Wrench right there. Does it work?
I don't know. Put the arm on there and find out.
I mean this thing?
Yeah. You gonna put the cover on it?
You want everything on there? Oh jeez.
Well, if you believe it works, you shouldn't have to put it on and take it off.
You have to find the screws for it. Not too much work. Jeez. Almost like it works. What do you think? Want to pass?
See, told you not to hammer it on there.
I'm just working it off. Just seeing if it was tight.
They are always tight.
No, not always.
The chrome ones are.
Sometimes they are. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Should I fix this?
Well, I thought the guy said you wanted it to look all old, like it was all.
It does.
Yeah, well, he's getting what he wants.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Look at that one. You like it?
What do I want it for?
Show it on camera. It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, here. You want to be somebody? Get one of these.
Oh man, it's hot right now.
What's that?
It's hot.
Oh,
This
fuck.
stuff, I'm ready to
It's
run.
been hot. I've been fucking staying in my turning my air conditioning on, man. Oh, fuck that.
Here, we'll piss them off.
Oh, well, there you know. This one had a trace of chrome to it. He'll probably like that one.
This one's not chromed. It's factory finish.
Right, he'll like that.
And it's not all bent to hell. Jeez. He's not going to know what to do with something like this on the boat. Make sure it
Why are you
leaks,
putting grease there?
just in case it hits. So Harley, it's going to leak anyway. You might as well get it pre-broken in.
If you don't put grease there, it won't shift right.
Yeah, right. See chrome lever. See, you're not even filming me because look at that.
Hey, it's the best filming that's been done all night.
We'll see. We'll see what the comments are.
Well, they'll say that son of a bitch is back filming again.
They already said that last time.
I don't really care. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
We only got 2 screws though. You don't seem to be missing stuff.
I don't know who took this thing apart. There's the other one right there.
You found it, I'm missing it. There it is. Rick found it.
You need the old trucks?
Look, they even
What's
got,
that?
they even
Yeah.
got some ends on there.
This Blazer came up for sale. My buddy owned it.
Oh, yeah.
It's all frame off, or all redone. That's the paint is flawless on it, not a scratch. New tires, wheels, everything's
These
done.
Allens are kind of screwed up.
It was a '67 with a cow hood,
Right.
fresh paint, interior. Small
Yeah, these are bad.
tools.
Look, some new Allens, Rick.
Not 1 mile.
Good thing I got some new Allens here.
Yeah, I'd like to buy mine and do my own work though. You find a new one there?
Now go look in the other room. You're bothering me. Here's some new screws. You'll have to put up a new chrome.
What's the matter?
Can't hear what I'm saying over here. What kind of Loctite we gonna use?
Red Loctite.
Red.
See you when you go home.
It's
Take
in
a
a red
shower.
bottle.
It's hot. Take it easy.
We'll see you guys.
See you later.
All right, man.
Put too much Loctite on there.
God, those bugs ate me up.
You're tasty.
Yeah.
Didn't even put too much on that one too. some more on this one. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Can't even see though, see? You're not working the camera. I'll get more comments about this.
Oh well. Blame it on me.
I did.
That's all right.
If I keep putting all these new parts in here, things are gonna work better.
Yeah, he's gonna bitch about it.
Well, these things don't even fit. Look at that.
They gotta fit.
They don't have to do anything, because they don't. Look at that.
Yeah, they don't.
Stupid V-twin crap. What do with those screws?
Oh, you buy new one? Got a new one?
See the difference?
Coarse and fine.
Yep. Stupid ass V-twin shit. These might fit the aftermarket covers, but they don't fit Harley parts. That means I gotta use the crap ones you can't torque. Yeah, shifter screws my ass. More junk. How many junk parts we have so far on this train?
Well, you got a new cover. You got a lot of new parts in this thing.
I gotta use these crappy screws I can't torque very much.
Not kidding me, I don't need to torque much.
We didn't check to see if these fit either, though. Those appear to be the right threads. Yeah, maybe somebody put the wrong screws in there. They might have rethreaded it. That's always possible.
I don't think so. I think they work coarse thread.
I don't recall them being fine either, but I know these are going to be hard to torque because the threads are half rounded on them, or the Allen part is anyway.
You know, I just don't think they were fine thread.
Yeah, I don't think they're, Harley don't like fine thread on torque.
No.
These fit pretty nicely for being wrong.
God, I feel like something's crawling all over me, and I ain't, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Okay, let's see. See, I can't even torque that thing hardly at all.
That's time now.
Jeez. Screwing up my Allen. Yep, that one just rounded. I can't even torque this one. Yeah, I can't even torque. These aren't going to work either.
Yeah, leave it Loctite, it'll hold it.
Yeah, I can't. These aren't going to work. I'm going to have to come up with some different screws in these things. These are junk.
Alright. Back in the saddle again.
It's a good thing I bought every screw I could buy from everybody. These are Eastern. 1024, like they're supposed to be. These are the correct thread. Look at that. Junk. Stupid ass V-twin stuff again. It probably works in those China import ratchet lids, but
Just think how many people would force those in.
and they break off halfway in.
Yeah. Where they run a tap and they change it to fine thread from coarse.
That'd be called universal thread.
Yeah. It's calling fucking your piece up thread.
I've done that before.
Well, I've done it once or twice, but
I've done it on purpose.
I've done it if I didn't want it to come out ever.
No, I've run universal thread and stuff before. It's not the best way, but sometimes you have no choice. But not this time. And this one actually fits. The Allen doesn't fit in there very well though, but it's tight. Must be the right size. Unlike those chrome ones that are loose. Nice snug fit there. But you can torque the piss out of them like you're supposed to. He's not going to like this cover with this chrome lever.
Well, it's the same lever that he had.
No, the cover.
What, he wants that old shitty chrome one?
I put a shitty ass stock one in there. He might not like that. I like it. I don't like the chrome lever. I like the crappy ass cover though. The problem with this screw is I can't get the Allen to go in it. That hurt. Wires. Have to hold it better than what I'm doing. The screw's made wrong. Tight. More ways than once. Permanent. Yeah, too much chrome buildup on that. Zinc buildup. Tight. There's another one that's like that. Jeez. Every manufacturer's got issues, don't they? I feel it. Where's it at? I think it's metric. No. Not really. Ah, it's loose. Yeah, it appears every one of these has an issue. So you're good enough? Alright. Is this still going to work? Damn. Appears to work still.
Put the neutral switch back in.
Why is it a neutral? This piece of crap?
That piece of crap.
How about an O-ring seal? What do you got up here? Should have some kind of gasket. These are the big ugly ass red thing. Looks like a big ugly black thing there. Yeah, my knife works so good, I'll just use that. What are you filming?
Underground.
If they missed a part, I use this. Oh, that ain't the right. That's a speedometer going. How about this one? That don't look right either.
Not too big. It's that one right there.
That's a drain plug.
Yeah.
There's the red one. It's red usually. Well, that's going to do a lot of good.
It's not that one.
That's what they use, actually.
It's this one right here.
No,
It's
that's
got
a
that
drain
little,
plug.
now it's got a little collar on it.
That's the drain plug.
No, it ain't.
It is too. It's for the drain.
Okay, it's for the drain.
So use the red one, that's the stock one. See, this one doesn't even fit, see?
Okay, okay.
This is 5/8, that's 1/2 inch.
Well, it's not the red one there. Nope, that's the gasket.
It's a different red one. The red one's one to use and doesn't work for shit, so I don't even bother. We'll live without it. You get mad if I put a new one in there, wouldn't you? Alright, so initial work now. Feel it?
Yeah, it works.
Works. Works in neutral. Alright. One ratchet lid rebuilt. Cream puff. Couldn't even tell how we did it. Alright, that's it for that one.